Let me run you through a scenario real quick. You're a small wee British lad going to try and find your bottle of water when suddenly a spooky, scary, wacky, wild, middle-aged drunk man comes waltzing up to you with his boomerang in hand and Corona holstered. 5 hours ago, you skipped by a small little video called How to Be Australian Part 2. A classical survival guide for any Australian by the one and only Mr. Fat Potato. For any immigrant or fellow traveller, yet you skipped it thinking you can take on the wonders. What a fool you were. Now here you are, facing on impervious death. But let's forget about that loser, and sit down in your local airport and book the earliest flight you can to Australia, listening to what may one day save your life. Most people here have probably seen what may as well be the best video on YouTube, Part 1. Well,
you might as well jump off the cliff anyway.
I've barely scratched the surface of, and I'm here to repent. So without diddly doing, let's get right into it. First off, there are only 2 types of doggerel in Australia. I don't know what they are, but if you get the wrong one, you get shot on sight. Second, nobody likes Clive Palmer. Everyone thinks it's a fucking joke, despite him embodying every single Australian. Third, if you ever heard about Australia, probably scared of the spiders. That's why you're a fucking moron. That's all I wrote, apparently. Third and third quarters. 90% of our population is just mullets. Not people who have mullets. Mullets. Fourth, around 5 people know our current Prime Minister's name. He hasn't done anything wrong. Who fucking cares? Sixth, no. Fifth, if you're American, you have school shootings. If you're British, you have school knifings. If you're Russian, you have the local mafia. But if you're Australian, you have school boomerangings. Let me explain. This is where 5 to 6 kids create their own handshake, come to school with 5 boomerangs and a cooler of Corona. They then run around beating the shit out of kids with boomerangs. After this, the kids continue to cry for 2.5 hours and then go home. 7th, the education system is more dead and hates children than this channel. 11th, I don't know. You may be thinking the national sport in Australia is cricket. This way could not be further from the truth. It's actually beating the shit out of random kids with sticks you found nearby. But you could be close though. But real quick, a short ad break. Hello, it is me, Elon Musk. Holy shit, it's Elon Musk. Shut the fuck up! Anyway, it appears you are not subscribed. What's up with that? You bitch? I've come to this dead, dusty, just all around shit YouTube channel. Please keep to the script. Shut up, bruv. Go get your bottle of water. Hello, it is me, Mr. Beast. I have come to say like and subscribe because the algorithm tells me that I need to. Number, yeah, I don't know anymore, fucking 17, I don't know. In Australia, if you have a name, you do not. Let me explain. If you have ever stepped foot in Australia, you'll be greeted by your local Eshe bruh, and they will Australianise your name almost immediately. What do I mean by this? Oh. Let me explain. Well, the classic. Poor little American John trying to enter Australia, I don't know, trying to shill my channel or something. Anyway, he's greeted by the local Eshe. His name is now Jono Tron. Oh, Tom? No. Tomo. Pete? No. Pito. Jaquavius Tuntulus III? No. Jano. You see what I'm getting at here, Adamo? Addo? Finally, last but probably least, there are 2 jobs you're allowed in Australia. If you're a guy, you're a tradie. No, shut the fuck up. You're a tradie. And if you're a girl... Okay, speedrun. My kangaroos are on the loose. The koalas are scared of children. Eshes are surrounding my bike. Politicians are shitting, also on my bike. We care about the Hemsworths a lot less than you expect. Our cinemas are so fucking dead. All my friends are the whitest people you know, except for Toby, of course. Dumbass. Alright, quick run over. If you were caught in a 50-mile radius of a magpie, the nearest politician will ride over on his bicycle and shoot up the nearest kindergarten. How could you? My most popular video game is Subway Surfers. A common misconception is that Australians are always chill, drinking beers, and putting some shrimp on the barbie, yet this is not true. It's called a prawn. Now for a quick Australian quiz. First, who is our president? The answer, who fucking cares? Second, who is our most popular celebrity? Answer, Derry. Third, who is Australia's richest man? Answer, Clive. Oh hey man. Fuck off, Clive! Fourth, what is our best fast food? Answer, fuck if I know, fat boy. Alright, quiz over. Time for an Australian fun fact. Did you know if the Breakfast Club was full of Australians, you would not be able to tell them apart? My grandma just drove over a fucking window. Improv round. Okay, improv round. Okay. Oh fuck, I'm really bad. Our national sport is fucking Slater's grandmother. Okay, maybe improv round isn't the best thought. Okay, Santa Claus is there and he's invading children's personal space, and that's why they always smoke meth all the time. Children are on the loose and Bill Nye the Science. My water bottle is talking to me. Our national instrument is the vape. Fucking. If you're not drunk every 5 seconds, you're instantly shot on sight. No exceptions, especially for your grandmother. You idiot. So stupid. You stupid. Here you have two friends, one who's the unfunniest fucking person you ever met, and then a wall. We have a national hat. It's called a mullet. That wasn't very funny. If you say bottle of water, I'll fucking shoot you. My uncle slept with my other uncle. It was very weird and sexual. Everyone's always missing a pen. Then whenever they take one, they go home and throw it into a dark void so they can come back the next day and ask for another pen. My math teacher hates me. Spencer's psychology teacher hates me.
Now you see, the Australian accent is sacred and a beautiful language, and you should be very honoured to learn it by yours truly, you fucking rats. First of all, of course, hello means nothing here. But threat not moron. There is quite the variety of different ways to greet people. The formal version is "G'day cunt" before giving one of the lads a firm smack on the ass. Of course, the informal version consists of pulling out a 490 and closing your eyes, but we just call that one the no blinking willy. Anyway, enough about hellos, much too formal. Right after smacking your homies' asses, you would then move on to phase 2. At this point you would have gauged in your daily Vegemite sandwich eating contest. This part may get a bit tricky, so listen closely. This is normally the part where you stand on the table and start pissing in your friend's mug to claim dominance. This is so all the lads know who has the latest Xbox. Do not worry if they don't have a mug at a certain time, a family pet or a close relative will suffice. Either way, if one of the lads decide they have the latest Xbox, that fucker needs to be knocked down a peg, so you will challenge them to a local game of beating the shit out of each other. You and your friend will walk out onto the field and flex your 4.5 muscles for 2 hours before ending up walking back and just playing some Smash. Now, I realise most people might be wondering how to survive on the bottom of the earth. Well, basically the easiest way is to master inner peace, but that shit's for nerds, so most Australians just use sheer brute force, meaning most just threaten to beat the shit out of gravity, and gravity knows it can't take an Australian, so it just chills by. Anyway, that is the end of this issue of How to Be Australian. As Elon Musk once said, subscribe, fat ass. I'd like to take this nice, sweet time to thank all of our lovely patrons. Thank you, patrons. And now to thank our wonderful crew. First of all, we have Adam. We pay him. Still figuring out. There's probably a reason behind that one. We got Jesse in the makeup department. He put some makeup on a zebra while we were filming. Illegal. Anyway, we got music in the comedy department. He's on Twitter. That's all he's on. Not in the video. Anyway, if you would like to support the channel, give us the 3 funny numbers in the back of your credit card.